Shigematsu Sakaibara was an admiral in the Imperial Japanese Navy and the Japanese garrison commander on Wake Island during World War II. Biography. A native of Yamagata Prefecture in northern Japan, Sakaibara was a graduate of the 46th class of the Imperial Japanese Navy Academy in 1918, placing 36th in a class of 124. He served his midshipman tour on the cruiser Tokiwa, and after his commission as an ensign was assigned to Hirado. He later served on the destroyer Kaba and battleship Mutsu. As a sub-lieutenant he served on the Iwata, and after his promotion to lieutenant on December 1, 1924, he was assigned to the Hiei, Ura, and Sendai. He was chief gunnery officer on the Tatsuta. Promoted to lieutenant commander in 1930, he served as chief gunnery officer on Takaro in 1934, followed by Mutsu in 1935. He was executive officer on Chikima in 1939. After his promotion to captain in 1940, he served in a number of staff positions. After the Battle of Wake Island on December 23, 1941, Sakaibara was appointed garrison commander of the Japanese occupation force. Fearing an imminent attempt by American forces to retake the island, Sakaibara enslaved the American prisoners of war and forced him to build a series of bunkers and fortifications. However, instead of attempting an amphibious invasion, the United States Navy established a submarine blockade, causing the Japanese garrison to starve. United States forces bombed the island periodically from 1942 until Japan's surrender in 1945. On October 5, 1943, aircraft from Yorktown bombed Wake Island. 2 days later, fearing an imminent invasion, Sakaibara ordered the execution of the 98 civilian prisoners remaining on Wake Island. They were taken to the northern end of the island, blindfolded and machine-gunned. One prisoner escaped, but was recaptured and personally beheaded by Sakaibara. Sakaibara was promoted to Rear Admiral a year later, on October 15, 1944. The Japanese garrison on Wake Island formally surrendered to the United States on September 4, 1945. After the war, Sakaibara was taken into custody by the American occupation authorities, extradited to Guam, and sentenced to death by a military tribunal for war crimes in connection with his actions in the Wake Island massacre. He was hanged on June 18, 1947.